Welcome back, Guardians. My name is Easy now and you guys are awesome, and what is not awesome is probably the biggest mistake Bungie has made, in my opinion, in the year 2 release during the Taken King, and that is daily bounties. Now obviously people have spoke about this before, but you know, I was sitting here thinking the other day about the grind that I miss from Destiny, but other than that, the lack of content at the moment and what I done with previous DLCs that had come out and finished and there was nothing to do, what I done on a day-to-day basis, and without fail, no matter what, even if there was nothing to do, even if I just jumped on for an hour a day, I would always 100% complete my daily bounties and get my reputation up, etc, etc. Even though there was no real reward to it, it still felt good to go on every single day and complete these daily bounties, because that grind, even though we all were frustrated by it and there was nothing to do, there's now absolutely nothing to do, because the daily bounties now do not give you enough reputation to warrant doing them. Before, you used to get over 100 reputation for whichever faction you're wearing the class item for. Now you get 65 Vanguard reputation, and if you're wearing the class item to increase your faction reputation, you get 35 reputation with that faction, which just is not enough. You can spend a whole week of doing bounties every single day and barely even get one full rank of reputation for your faction. Vanguard, yeah, you're probably going to level that up pretty quickly. I can see the benefits to ranking up Vanguard quicker than you can factions. Like, that makes kind of sense. Factions are supposed to be more special to the Guardian, and you know, you choose which one you want to represent. You know, it's special to you and unique to you, but they don't offer you anything in terms of factions, really. The weapons aren't that great, the armors aren't that great, packages rarely get them anymore. There's no excitement behind factions, and that is something I would like to see change. I would, if they want to keep the daily bounties the way it is, I would definitely take the factions another route by having them have real proper faction bounties that you can do on a weekly basis. This could be something like 2 bounties where you have to wear your faction armors while doing the Nightfall, the raid, playing some Crucible. You know, it's a weekly thing like the Iron Banner ones. There's multiple things to do on each thing, and then by the end of the week, when you've completed it, you can hand it in and get like 400 rep with your faction. It gives you something to do on a daily basis, as well as actually have meaningful rewards, and actually makes you want to represent your faction while doing things. And then you can have separate bounties, 4 a day, 3 a day, whichever you want to do, and just have them get, I don't know, let's just say about 50 reputation for handing them in, and it will just be things like the daily bounties are anyway, except you have to wear your faction class item and maybe armors and shaders while doing them, so that you're representing your faction and showing everyone else that you're Dead Orbit, New Monarchy or future Warcourt. I would definitely make the ships and the shaders an attainable thing through the vendor by buying them somehow, whether you need some faction ranks or reputation or some faction marks or something, and then you can then buy them for a certain amount, so that you're not always just relying on RNG, especially when there's not enough things to do to get your reputation up to warrant going out of your way to get packages. And then you can go about having something like faction wars, wherein there's a Crucible event or something, where at the end of the week, you know, the faction with the most wins or the most kills or the most skill could get a small reward in things like strange coins and motes of light, something like that, just to keep us interested in the game in some way, shape or form, because I really do miss the days of going in on a Tuesday and doing everything that I wanted to do, and then just spending the rest of the week jumping in, doing my bounties, doing my Crucible bounties, and then leaving the game for the day. Now I just feel like I do 1 day a week of Destiny and never play it in between. So that's just my thoughts on it. I feel like it was the biggest mistake to change daily bounties. What do you think, guys? Were you a year 1 player? Do you understand what I mean? What kind of bounties would you rather see, the ones that we have now or the previous ones and all that good stuff? Leave some comments down below. Please hit that like button, it helps my channel out immensely and it takes you a second, and you guys are awesome. Subscribe if you haven't already, and I will see you in the next video.
Yeah.